giving allies a key reprieve as the countries carry out further negotiations. A person familiar with the discussion on Monday evening said the 25% tariffs on steel and 10% on aluminum were set to go into effect on Tuesday. The administration, which has granted temporary exemptions to a handful of countries in March, also reached initial agreements with Argentina, Australia, and Brazil that will allow them to avoid, at least for now, the tariffs. The details of the agreements will be finalized in the next 30 days, the person said. President Trump's decision temporarily puts off an announcement that could have imposed stiff tariffs on close American allies and prompted swift retaliation on American products in return. So there is a lot of fun stuff when it comes to that. So we all like it. This to me is a piece of good news. I am not so much for completely free trade, but I think tariffs are way too much, and it's just unnecessarily hurting our allies and bounces back to hurt the people Trump needs to win future elections most. So that's kind of stupid. Anyway, now we continue to move on as a New York Democratic candidate by the name of Juanita Perez-Williams, a 2017 Syracuse mayoral candidate and former prosecutor running for New York's 24th congressional district, initially declined to make a bid for Congress after being recruited by the DCCC, but changed her mind earlier this month. She's competing in a primary against pro-choice Dana Balanter, who is supported by a coalition of local grassroots groups. Perez-Williams' Facebook posts leave little room for doubt on her position on the abortion issue. My heart has also been changed for life from the many women I know, she says, both young and old like me, who have suffered greatly from an abortion. It is a choice that leaves many with years of suffering. It's a choice that leaves one with depression and sadness and often hurts relationships. I mention this because nothing in my pro-life advocacy suggesting that even I believe. All right, I mention this because there is nothing in my pro-life advocacy that even suggests judging or condemnation. I hate that crap. Women suffer with pregnancy and often feel hopeless. This I know. Be good, she says. Emily's List, which was used to elect pro-choice women in Congress, endorsed Perez-Williams. I mean, she can have all the positions she wants in them and fight for it all she wants, but it's quite weird when Emily's List, who has refused to really endorse progressive candidates for quite a long time, really, if they don't entirely support abortion, even when they do, they go with the establishment Democratic who supports abortion, is now endorsing people who just plainly do not support abortion, which is quite incredible. So Emily's List spokesperson said, "We are taking a close look at this race. Although we do not discuss our internal endorsement process, we do re-examine every candidate with a fresh eye when she approves a new office or evaluates every race on a case-by-case basis. As part of the process last weekend, Perez-Williams was in Washington, D.C. for Emily's List annual gala. So that is quite a big honor, I guess you could say, for people who are big for Emily's List. So asked about her Facebook post on the issue of abortion rights, which was serviced by activists at the dinner, Perez does not dispute their authenticity. She told The Intercept that in a statement that while she may be personally opposed to the idea of abortion, she supports legal rights for others. So still, very sketchy. Conor Lamb, who recently won a special election in the conservative district of Pennsylvania, took a more similar approach, private moral opposition, but matched public support for their legal right. But with normal people, that's not how it works, but okay. All right. Yeah, that's it for us today. We will be back soon, so we'll see you then.